Hello, hello. My computer is slowly warming up. I just turned it on. This not about to call it a beautiful morning. It's just a morning. Um, beau- okay, let's go. Actually, it's not even morning anymore. It's noon. So on this day of January, it is Sunday, which is a fitting day to play Faith. Uh, we played quite a bit yesterday, and I thought I would continue this next week. But I have more time than expected today, and we don't have that much left to play. So let us finish this showcase of faith. We'll finish this through, first off, doing the perfect ending of chapter 3, then we'll do the bad ending of chapter 3, and I think this will be a good showcase of what this game is about. There's a little more that I haven't shown, and go and play the game if you want to see it. Actually, you should not watch me if you've not played this game. You should play the game. Which is always a strange thing to say when you show a game, telling people stop looking. But for once, I actually think this is the right thing to do. In fact, this is why I played Faith in the first place. I watched a video online on Faith, and the guy said, "Oh, like if you've not played this, you should really watch. You should replay it before you watch this video." And for the first time in my life, because I usually disregard those things, I said, alright, I'll do it. Okay, so we're at the daycare, and there is a barricade with policemen and a lot of guns. Dangerous, dangerous. But we are infiltrating that daycare. We don't need a door. We can simply walk around. Oops. So I'm resetting my chat on the side. I don't think I'll need my notes anymore. What's next is kind of easy to do. A riddle priest. How do you make a portal to hell? Come see me and I'll show you. Not a very good riddle, is it? What if you can go down the screen here? Oh, you can. Hey, police people. I actually learned that piece on the piano a long time ago. I like it. Gnossienne. Yay! I actually learned, so I wanted to learn gymnopedy from Satie first, and accidentally I brought the Gnossienne sheets to my piano teacher, because back in the day I was taking some classes. Oh, by the way, Gary loves us. And I started playing it, I was like, what is this? It's so weird, it doesn't sound right. So I stopped, and a few years after I understood the genius of that piece. Mother Moon watcheth over the little ones behind a door of sleep. Dr. Chalice is filled. An offering to the master in the unseen world. Spirit bird arriveth from afar, and cometh back to the roost. These vessels are the unholy Trinity. The fallen star shall guide them. What colors can you see? Look to the children if you're lost. This is a riddle. It's not that difficult if you pay attention to what the note says. Well, we see those symbols, and if we go here, you can see that, oh, there's a star, and that star is red. If we go to the star here, and we raise our crucifix, we can make it red. We have to do this for all of these items. So let's do so. Beautiful, yay, yippee. A smiling sun. That's the cutest thing you can draw as a kid. Here we have an orange moon, made by Mason, age 6. So, orange moon. You know what? Let's exit the school. You know what's outside of these gates? Let's open fire. This one is kind of funny. But policemen have insane discipline. They would never do this in real life. Of course. Anyway, put this back to red. This one shall go to orange. Okay, that's a note we have already read. Let's explore the rest of the school, and let's try to find the bird and the chalice. Welcome, children. Yay. My dream. A cat, a demon, and something like crying on me in my bed. Something maybe? Uncle Earl fishing with the great demon below the the boat. Oh, beautiful. Thank you, Max, for that pink chalice. Meet our shining stars. Here we have a blue bird. So we have all the colors. It's pink chalice, blue bird. But let's look at all those beautiful drawings. Our family. Yay. Omar. I mean, that's not so bad. Choose the orange moon again. This one, I've been told, this is me. I would have drawn this. This actually is a reference to Ultra Kill, I believe. Another game published by the same editor, which is really freaking good. Yay! Dad is dead, or whoever that is. And the unspeakable has claimed him. And my favorite, thanks Satan. The kid is rich and his family is dead. Yippee. Alright, so. It is a pink chalice and a blue bird. Let us apply those right now. Look. Oh, it reset. I have to do it over again. Orange. Red. Here we'll need the pink, please. Please. Perfect. And the gate opens. Let's do it. This is where it lives. Who is that it? We'll have to find out. There's a beautiful gate here, so let's cross it. I love the sound of that gate because it sounds like someone going, oh, oh. Hey guys. Bye. Little sacrifice right here. If you're reading this, then congratulations. You are on your way to experiencing the wonders of our unspeakable future under the guidance of Gary. Gary, our brother. Gary, our friend. Gary, a normal human being just like you and me. As a tier 1 acolyte, you are just beginning your journey, this unspeakable journey, to eventually see what Gary sees. And prove yourself worthy to be a vessel fit to experience the second death, reserved for only the most worthy. To find out if you are a vessel, remember to attend meetings of the Eternal Order of the Second Death twice a week. Follow Gary's instruction exactly. Be honest with him in all that you do. Do not ever ask what is behind the door in the basement of the clinic. Okay? I mean, we've been there. We know what's behind that. It's the body shop. Let me drink some water. There will be a lot of reading. My throat will be sore. She consumed 6 little twigs. Only 2 were left to walk as husks. Go ahead, priests. Stare into the eyes of my mother. Interesting. Interesting tidbit about this game is... Oh, hi. Initially, Gary Miller was supposed to be a sex trafficker or something, which is why he has this cave under the daycare. But this theme was dropped from development. Also, hi mother. You're looking swell today. A little less swell, in fact. Oh, hi. Why don't you let me through? You look like that demon. I forgot about that part. That game is still full of surprises, despite the fact that I've played through it. I just noticed that my tags on Twitch are incorrect. They say first playthrough and blind, which is wrong for both. It's not my first playthrough and this is by far not blind. Gaze upon the magnificence of La Pieta Corota. This beautiful statue depicts a faithful member of the Order receiving the second death in the loving embrace of Earth et Mater. 2 such statues were commissioned thanks to the generous patronage of the Save family. So yeah, basically, this is a save point. This is what the game is telling us. This is a save point. Also, by the way, thanks. If you're reading this, congratulations! You're officially granted Tier 2 status in the Eternal Order of the Second Death. Upon crossing the threshold from Tier 1 to Tier 2, your life as an acolyte will change dramatically. You may start noticing shadowy figures in the corner of rooms or experience feelings of lost time when holding sharp objects. Ancient symbols written in blood will materialize on the floor and walls of your home. Animals will no longer trust you. You may emit a foul odor, which will cause your former loved ones to avoid you. These are just a few of the marvelous blessings that await you in this new stage of life. If you remain loyal to Gary, your journey towards becoming a vessel for the Second Death will progress to new levels of knowledge and power. Remember, if you neglect your weekly meetings or do not pay your tithes to the order, your fingers will be forcibly bent backwards. Gary loves you. That's not very nice. That is not very nice. Alright, so this is our first save point. Oh, hi. So, these guys are here. Let's check what's on this side. I believe I can... Yeah, I can stun them, basically. I think they'll respawn, but that's fine. Here, there's a gate. Too bad. They say something like, Gary wants you. He's here. And Mother? I'm not sure. Alright. Here we have Ordug Sturif, a spot full of sinners. The seats revolve. Andrus Soeth Discord. East and West trade places. 5 seats in the north facing west, 5 in the south facing east. That's our objective. And finally, Bell gives favor. The low seats are made high. So, as you can imagine, this is a puzzle. And we need to try and see how we can make the 5 seats in the north face west and 5 in the south face east. Well, first off, we don't even have 5 seats in the north yet, so that's not good. Spoiler, the faces are in this order. There's Bale, Orgoth, and Hendras. So this one revolves them around, which I can't remember what that does. I think they're just shaking around. And this one, yeah, they just swap them like this. Is that something we'd like? Not really. Let's try to swap, like, to do this again. Try and swap them. Revolve them, rather. We still only have 4 in the north, which is not ideal. Let's try and swap them east and west. See if we can do anything out of that. Well, that's pretty good. We have 5 on the bottom, and we have 5 on the top. In fact, all 5 on the north are facing the right direction. Sadly, there's 1 on the bottom which doesn't. That is regrettable. Try to revolve them again. Try to get a better position. Well, sadly, this seat on the left is still facing the wrong direction. Let's try and revolve them again. And here we can see that basically this mirroring, like revolve them around, is just a mirror on the middle. Bell is a mirror on this side. So the last one is probably the only one that can help us change the deal. Oh, hi. This room here is very important to a secret lore. But I'll explain it later. Lisa. This is me. what those are. Now you're ready. Well, we're back in our flashback, back in the dream. So, we just got attacked by Amy. Let's explore a little bit. Nothing much has changed here. Something has changed there. Remember when the letter said that Amy had blanked her parents with their own blank? Seems like it was strangled with her own guts, I guess, intestines. We can't go into that room. We don't remember anything further in that room, so let's go around. I wonder what exactly is this idea of not remembering that room. There's probably a reason for it, and it might be tied to a bad ending, but I'm not quite sure. Let's look at that beautiful picture. Oh. Here we have two options. We can exit this house, or we can go downstairs. For this playthrough, we'll go downstairs. In the next one, when we do the bad ending, we'll exit the room. Yeah, that's a bad way to go, man. So that was Mrs. Martin upstairs and Mr. Martin downstairs. Maybe that's why their funeral was closed casket. I think that might be part of it. Let's leave. Pay attention, you can hear. Now we can hear it louder. Please come quickly. It's going to be alright. Faster water. It's going to be alright. Faster water. Right. And we wake up in a strange daze. There's a lot of blood here. What happened in this room? Oh. There's a survivor. There's repent on the wall. Please know the holy man. That's what he says. I did catch this in my first playthrough, but apparently how it is supposed to be understood is that you killed them because of your trance. Anyway, our next objective after this brutal massacre is to deliver two unto Molk's hands before opening his navel. So let's do it. First off, we're gonna save. We need to grab that note. Filthy acolyte. The substance of Gary's influence flows through thy veins. You are corrupted beyond repair. Your family and friends have forsaken you. There is no returning from the path you have chosen. Only Gary can save you now. Give up and fully let him into your heart and mind. If you do so, he will make you into a vessel worthy of the unspeakable. Resist and your soul will be lost forever. Welcome to Tier 3. Gary loves you. Seems like kind of a bad thing to agree to. Anyway, I'm going to go back and forth real quickly just so I can save the note. So we don't have to do it again. Out of laziness. Okay, new painting. Hey, hi. Beautiful. We're in those weird corridors. We'll go left first. So we need to find things to put into the hands of Moloch. Which is this beautiful weird statue which we can't do anything about. And here we found a clavis L. That means key in Latin. So this is the left key. As I've mentioned, speaking Latin is kind of useful in this game. Not necessary. Quod tu estis fumus talia. What you are, I was. Quod sumus eritis tu. What I am, you will be. Spooky? Is that what I will be? Scary? Hi. Uh-oh, wow. Hey, I dodged that? Jesus, you're fast, buddy. Hey, no. Oh, oops. I got caught. And I was eaten. Devoured, even. Apparently you can dodge her hand. Just discovered this. It's kind of a new tech. I mean, you can, not dodge her hand, but get out of the hand. Do I have the... No, I don't have the clavis. I need to grab it. Clavis would be how you pronounce it in classical Latin, I guess. Clois? Clavis? Not sure. Been a while since I've worked my Latin. Quod tu estis fuimus talia. Fuimus talia. Quod sumus eritis tu. And now, time to fight that spooky acolyte. Ah, shoot. I simply was too greedy. My great fault, greed. I think you have to kill him, you can't just leave the room. So I'm gonna have to stop dying. So far, I think I had died on purpose, only once in this chapter. So this is 2 more just out of this enemy. Making good Christian boy not an option. Maybe if I get better at the game, but even if there's still too much RNG and possibility of death. The Tiffany fight went really well, I have to say. Much to my surprise. You're right. Oh. It just gave me the free win. Thanks. Appreciate that. Alright, we got the first key. We're gonna save. I'm also gonna blow my nose. Has this changed any? Oh yeah, a little bit. Let's save. Sorry about that. Alright, remember we talked about secrets that we had to deal with. We have 2 of them. The one we're missing is this one. The one in day 3, I mean. And here it is. We can see a painting. We'll leave and come back. Look at the painting again. Oh, it's just turning around. This one you can do by mistake, just by going back and forth. It's fairly easy to activate this secret. Just out of accident. I believe it is done, no? Is it? Yes, it is. And here is the meatball demon. Didn't do a lot of damage here, that was bad. Angle. Interestingly enough, the meatball demon doesn't kill you. In fact, we should probably just get caught by him. And we wake up in the asylum. Here, he will chase us and kill us if he catches us. Also, those seals will freeze you in place. Ah, shoot, that was a bad... okay, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm so dead. I actually have never done the asylum. I've learned that's what happens only after finishing the game. Because I never got caught by him. It's kind of easy to dodge in this area. can just go back and forth between screens and attack him. But I like to clear the asylum just out of curiosity, and I guess part of the showcase, right? Let's go and save now that we've activated the demon, so I don't have to do this again. Because anyway, we need to kill him. We can't progress through the game of a perfect ending if we don't kill this guy, the meatball demon. But let's get caught. Let's try to go to the asylum, see what happens there. Hopefully quick. Hopefully it doesn't lock it out us of the ending. Maybe I should check this before we do this. I do have a bundle of notes that will help us understand whether we would be locked out if we did this. No, we don't get locked out. So let's try and do the asylum and not die this time. Let's be careful of the seals, unlike what I just did. So here I think I'll go up here. I'll go right there. Go right again. Yeah, I think that's the... Whoops. I was gonna say that's the much better path. So I got caught, but who is? And we can escape to the light. Ooh, he's going fast. Alright, we're back. And he's still alive. If you have a little bit of memory on what we fought so far, we have fought someone who was a mother, had all the babies. We fought the daughter of the unspeakable, and now we're fighting something that looks kind of a spirit. That is the Unholy Trinity. The mother, the daughter, and the unholy spirit. That's the three parts we need to fight to get the good ending. No John Faith Avatar, shaking my SMH. I tried, man. I tried. Nice spicy meatball. Let's go back in this room without a cultist. It will be a lot easier to dodge whatever the meatball does. I like the symbol that appear on the screen. Makes you feel like you're going insane. Want to get sent to the asylum again? Here it is. We have murdered the meatball man. And here we can see that at last we have destroyed every part of the seal. So now, whenever we get into this spooky room, we'll be able to enter what was sealed. But before we can do that, we need to get all the 3 keys for Moloch. So let's take care of that. Getting a lot of emails. I'm just checking if there's not anything important. Thankfully, not at all. As most emails tend to be, by the way. Alright, hi. Hey. Hope you're doing well. I'm just gonna swerve around you. Alright, let's play red light, green light. If you don't know what that game is, I need to watch Squid Game. Oops. The greed, the greed. Emails on Sunday with blasphemies. I mean, I agree. Thankfully, not work emails, otherwise I wouldn't even be looking at them. But they were a call to donate for my high school, like alumni or something like that. But we're not in the US. You have enough money, school. They're begging for money so we can do whatever with it. I don't even know what they do with it, but which is why I don't give them. Yep. He's slow enough, we'll be fine. Alright, now with 2 of these guys, we can just go around and dodge him. See ya. Let's go and save. We have 2 parts of the key. We're just missing the middle part. And here we have a bit of an annoying boss battle we have to do. Well, it's a mini boss. Calling it a boss is too generous, but it can be a little painful. So let's try to be focused so we can try and avoid death while fighting him. If you remember, we fought a boss in a mirror once in the first chapter. We shot a mirror, we got pulled into the mirror, and we fought a boss. We're gonna fight this guy again, except he is in the mirror, but we aren't. So we have to understand where he is in the room by looking at the reflection, which tricks your brain a lot more than you think. Also, these things slow you down. They're like spider webs or cracks or whatever they're supposed to be. It's important to manage them. Also, the guy is here. Found you. Gonna take care of those. I'm just gonna run circles around you, buddy. Oh, okay, you're here. That was a little close for comfort, but we manage. Just taking care of those so I don't get slowed to death, and wow, dead already. That was easier than I remembered it. A lot of the bosses are easier than I remembered them, probably because I've done them before, so I'm more aware of how this game is supposed to be played. Also, yeah, these guys do this. So let's leave. Apparently there's a lot of references to, what's it called, Resident Evil in this level, but I don't really know much about Resident Evil. I've only played Resident Evil 1 on DS when I was a kid, so I don't remember much, except the fact that I got scared so much. I was terrified. And, what was it called? What am I forgetting? And yeah, and 7 and 8, but like the 2 recent Resident Evils that kind of go away from that formula. Also, by the way, remember this tradition of secrets to be able to be locked out. If you didn't do the whole painting thing, and you enter here, well, it's too late. Alright, I'm sending myself in. Okay, a little note here. Master of Spirits. The body of the mother stays suspended beneath the crucible of the profane Shabbat. If thou canst unlock the final secret of the crucible, know ye this. The cross hath the power to weaken the mother, but only someone who is ablaze with purifying fire can truly destroy her. If thou canst understand these words, thou shalt know the true cost of thy faith. This note is exceptionally important, so let's remember that. Also, spooky faces. You are now a tier 4 acolyte. You have descended beyond everything that could possibly save you. Your words are not your own, your actions are not your own. You belong body and spirit to Gary. Your face itches for the warm embrace of the ritual mask. You long for the blinding pain of the knife. You truly are Gary's chosen PogGem. Fear not, only a little longer, and you will experience the second death. Adios, alma perdita. Gary loves you. Alright, let's progress in this spooky corridor. Partake of the dark. Alright, I forgot that part. I forgot that part. The room is getting darker and darker. Don't like that. At all. Right, let's grab the lantern. Is this note you are now Acolyte 4 addressed to our character or other acolyte? To other acolytes. You technically can join the cult if you do the bad ending of chapter 2, but it's not the canon ending. We got the lantern. You can play the game in lantern mode, in which the entire game is played like this. I'm never going to do this. Hi, by the way, hi. Fuck you, bird. Alright, sorry for that cheap jump scare, it's not gonna happen again. Oh, hi. Beautiful eyes you've got there. I mean, sorry, that's it. I forgot about that one. Okay, I lied. Fuck you. A bit of a weird sequence, but it works. It works. Okay, so this is the weakest part of Faith. I'm going to be using a guide to remember where the hell I'm going, because I always get lost in this one, and I think it is pretty boring. So, let's just grab my little map. So, there's a seal that we need to break, and for this we need to find 3 things. There'll be a lot of demons everywhere, and we will be in lantern mode for most of it. So we can't see where we're going, which is a pain. There are paths that we can follow, but some of them are basically fake. Oh, hi, by the way, hi. Little shack here. My dearest colleague, Jacob. Thank you for the letter. I'm delighted to hear of your success in your venture in Pennsylvania. It was not enough to persuade me to join your cause. I have no interest in crumbling ghost towns, nor government experiments, nor the gibbering behemoths that lurk shamefully in the darkness between worlds. Such matters I am not worthy of my expertise. My method may be more delicate than yours, but I assure you they were given to me straight from the source. The Antichrist will step forth very soon. The second death will consume this world, this pitiful fleshy sphere. Still in its infancy, yet everlastingly too late to redeem. When the time comes, I hope we may reunite as cohorts, albeit not as equals. Love always, Gary. I almost forgot to thank you for the pet. I will keep it outside my private quarters as a guard against intruders. Yeah, it's, remember that. Also, yay, that's Gary and his friend. Gary and his homie. I wonder how this gaming fair was made for the Atari 2600. To be honest, I don't know what it would look like. I think the Atari is before the Commodore 64, right? So it would be less... No pet? Oh, here it is. Hi. Cute. Alright, well, we need to find where the seals. So, we are at the shack. So I'm just gonna be using a little map that I have because it is a pain. So, south here. At some point we can go west here, right? No? No. Here's west. And then... I'm sorry this is not a very interesting part of the stream, but as you can see, we can't see much, and we get lost anyway. So, I just want to get over it quickly, so you don't have to watch me in this weird, incomprehensible state for too long. Okay, so we've done the first part. So now, oh hi. Let's try to rejoin the door, which I think will be down there. No, that's just going to be below the door. We'll go back up. Alright, so here we can just follow that path, which is nice. When there's a clear path to follow, it's all easier to do. Ooh, hi. There's a lot of them. Okay, let's leave. Also, I need to tell. The timer for my laundry, which is done now, but I'll take care of it later. Yeah, I think we just hear this, the next binding. I love this game. Are you going for the true ending? I am going for the true ending, yep. And after this, I will go for the bad ending of chapter 3. So, should be a kind of a global showcase. In fact, I've never went for the neutral ending. So maybe I'll do good ending or perfect ending. And I'll try to, if possible, to get just the neutral ending. And I think you can do that through the perfect ending. We'll look at that. And then we'll do the bad one. Would have suggested that too. Yeah, you're a true connoisseur, then. Stuck here. I love this game. I've played this a few years ago. Maybe not a few years ago. Maybe it was just a year ago. I mean, some time ago. I can't remember when exactly. Hi. And I wanted to play it again on stream for two reasons. The first one is I like to have a record of the games I play. It's just fun. I wish I did it for my first playthrough, in fact, but, you know, too late. And I wanted to showcase the game because I think it is fantastic. I think it is the best horror game I've ever played. It's just got perfect ambience, great game design. Using low res graphics, I think, work fantastically too, because it gives your mind more imagination. You can get the neutral ending for the good ending. Wait, sorry. You can't get, because the autosave will save at a point where it's too late to change the ending. Ah, that sucks. Well, too bad. Well, let's go for the perfect then. I'll just need to do the good / neutral one at some point. Just so I have all of them. Don't even have turbo mode in I don't have turbo mode in chapter 3 because I never did the normal ending. But I'll do it off stream, I think. I don't think it's very interesting to redo the entire neutral ending here. It'll take like 2 hours. That's a lot of creatures. I think we'll go down here, right? Maybe not. Where the hell am I? I am completely lost. Well, there's a path here. Suppose we'll follow it. Here it is, the gate. Do you really want to open this door? I mean, hell yeah. Not like we have much of a choice. I know. These people look completely normal. Sometimes it waits for someone who has already walked through it. Cultists look weirder and weirder. Like a mountains of flesh. I did chapter 1 in 4x turbo. That was fun. Holy crap. How did you manage? Isn't Amy impossible to fight in 4x? It wins. Fun tidbit, if you're wondering... Hello, John. It is nice, Gary. It is nice. So if you're wondering in that cutscene why John is bleeding,
Somebody please help me.
I hear thee. John, son of man, what dost thou wish?
This is too much for me. I'm so afraid. Please let me escape this place.
And the girl?
I just want to go home.
If I leadest thou to safety, her fate shall be sealed upon thine head.
I'll do whatever you want. Just take me away from here.
Swear it.
I swear it.
This is in the past, by the way, if you're wondering what the hell is happening. This is the end of that dream, that flashback we have. So as I was saying, if you're wondering why John was bleeding in that cutscene, it's because that cutscene was originally to be played at the end of the fight against Alu, where you get possessed multiple times. In the end, it got moved, but there's still the blood.
My name is Gary Miller. So you're the one behind all this. In the name of the Lord, I demand to know what the hell is going on here.
Oh yeah, he's got the glasses.
Well, you have come this far. I suppose you deserve some answers. Fine, you get 3 questions, but no more.
Alright. Gary's a Jedi. Oh, I wish, man. It's not impossible, but it was about muscle memory instead of really reacting to it. Yeah, I suppose. So here you have 3 sets of 2 questions, and in each playthrough you can only ask 3 questions. So we won't get all of the answers. I'll try to take the most interesting ones. If you ask Gary, like, who are you? He will answer, I'm just a normal human being, just like you, like, you know. So let's go injection.
A gift to prepare your mind and body for the unspeakable to enter. You could not withstand its presence without it. Why so long says, priest, you should be thanking me.
Interesting to see that text twitching and changing. Let's ask about the boys.
John, deep down, you always knew the twins were an illusion. But you could not resist chasing after lost souls. I suppose you wish they were real, just like Phil and Mrs. Martin. That is how I knew you would come to me.
Bit of a funny tidbit. The twins never existed. Mrs. Martin had a stillbirth, I think is how you call it. She was just delusioned about the existence of the twins, but they never existed. It was a trap all along. I'm gonna ask about Amy or the second death, and here I guess I'll leave you to decide which you like to learn about. Both are quite interesting. I think second death might be the more interesting one, but if you want to learn about Amy, I'll let you proceed. Also, Gary's face is becoming scary. You know what? Let's do second death.
A simple procedure once the vessel is prepared.
Asshole/victim.
First, we
I'll tell you about Amy.
mess with the ritual knife. Then we pass a living newborn through the opening and wait for a response. And that, John, is how you make a portal to hell.
That's our answers.
I think you have stood in my way long enough. for you to finally kneel before the power of the unspeakable. You will make a fine sacrifice.
Alright, let me just read about what he says about Amy. I'm even pulling out the wiki. So, she was the perfect vessel/victim for the second death, but John came and screwed everything. The idea is that once John is done with his journey/despair, Amy will be his again. What they mean by we screwed up everything is that even though we didn't shoot Amy in chapter 1, she was thrown through, she threw herself through the window, so she's cut, like her body is almost completely dead. So we fucked up their plans. They wanted to use Amy as the portal to hell. Alright, time to fight Gary Miller. Oh, quick. I should just go to the other side. Rain of spiders. What a weird attack. And go here. Ah. Yeah, okay, we do some damage. Hooters. You can see on the walls the knife and the mask. Also, as you can see, the game is really nice when you get hit by Gary. Because, well, first off, you don't die, which is really nice. And if you get your cross back, which you need, otherwise it'll kill you, you get stunned for a little bit. So, yeah, the game is really nice about this fight. Which is uncharacteristic, but not unwelcome. This is a bad placement, but thankfully Gary TP'd out. Spooters. Alright, let's oh, whoops. I mean, honestly, there might be a case where getting hit on purpose is nice, so you can do a lot of damage. So maybe it's just a way. Oh, hi. That's a clown. If you remember, John has colorophobia, I think it's called. The fear of clowns. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. It is game over if you lose to Gary. Also, the bad ending sacrifices you. Actually, I should have died to Gary. It is game over. It is game over. But you get a special cutscene where he sacrifices you, where you see your face carved out and there's a hand coming out and then goes Mortis. So technically it is a bad end. You get sacrificed. Good question. You're paying attention. All right. So here there's a big hole, and that's how you go to the bad end, to the perfect ending.
I will defend this place as best I can. Don't worry, the throes of the second death are closing in.
If you didn't do all 3 secrets, this would be sealed and you couldn't enter. But we need to exorcise this purple coffin. And that would be the neutral ending. But we're not going for that. We're going inside the crucible. Hell yeah. Oh, I see. It does autosave here. We're in the house. This is Amy's house. March 18, 1934. Miriam is ready. We will perform the ritual according to her instructions tonight. March 19th. We successfully gave the second death to Miriam. We have been passing living newborns through the newly made portal as quickly as we can get them. So far there has been no response from the other side. March 23rd. After several days of sacrifices, we finally got a response. A tiny hand reached out from the portal. We took the hand and pulled out a baby boy. He appears to be a normal human baby, just like you and me. We named it Gary. I don't remember at all what I'm supposed to be doing here. I'm imagining the attic will be an interesting spot. Gary loves you. Gary's just he's a normal human being. Just like you and me. Gary loves you. He's just a normal being, just like you and me. Oh, hi. This is the crucible.
Behold my mother, please. She tried to become the Unholy Trinity, but her body was born to withstand it. After all these years, I found the perfect vessel to take that honor upon herself. But we both know how that turned out. You have pursued me as far as I will go. Only one of us getting out alive. I will make you the first mortal to witness the profane Sabbath and the first to be consumed by it. But before I do, I will
Secret.
let you in on
What's the
this
secret? What? But Gary, how could you? So this is Gary's true form. Astaroth, I think his demon name is. That's the name of the song. That's how you're supposed to know what is. Whoops! Oh yeah, you do that. I forgot. Also, I can't see anything. In the bad ending, John just gives up and submits to his magic problem. Yep. So yeah, the bad ending is kind of special. It's got special notes and special cutscenes and so on, and it's really freaking cool. And we're going to do this once I succeed in killing Gary. So, baby Gary was possessed, or do you just grow up that way? Well, one thing is not 100% clear with me on whether Gary was possessed, like a possessed human being, or if it's just, like, the baby just comes from hell in the first place. So it's not even human at all. And the normal human being is just, you know, pure lie. My understanding is that he is not human at all. Like, he's a baby sent from hell. He went through the portal, and he is the demon prince, basically. I'm gonna try and focus and not die too much, but I remember this fight being very hard. So I'll do my best. So yeah, I think it's when you walk on the seals that the light goes out. And the light going out is more or less a death sentence. Oh, you can do this? I forgot. Alright, now there's two of them. Hi, that's Malthus. Remember we're trying to stop him being summoned? Well, we failed. We didn't succeed. Ah, shoot. I thought it was gonna go up. What's that thing in the middle of the room? Someone sitting on the throne. Well, this is Gary's mother. Who is Miriam? The person that they did the second death ritual on in 1935. Yeah, Gary comes out of the awful portal after 7 living newborns are thrown in. What I meant is, like, is he one of those newborns just possessed, or is it a completely different entity? And I think it is a completely different entity. So this is the person whose face was the portal to hell, and this is where Gary comes from. Her name is Miriam. And she tried to become the Unholy Trinity. Basically embody the Mother, the Daughter, and the Unholy Spirit. But her body was too old for that, so it didn't work. Shoot, this is hard. Yeah, we get it, Gary, we get it. I'll try not to die too many times. I'm gonna do my best, but we might be here for a little bit. Oh, you can hide here. Oh, but Gary can go through, whoops. I thought I might have found a way to cheese him a little bit. I think at least it stops its dash, which can be useful. very fast. What? I'm certain there was no seal where I walked, but he must have spawned under me. Thankfully Gary is very slow, because I am as well. These dashes are a problem, but... Jesus. You also believe it's a different entity? Yeah, okay. Well, glad to hear my theory is supported by other players. Alright, I never know which one is the best one to prioritize. Should I prioritize Gary or Malphus first? I think Malphus's attacks are easier to dodge though. So, whoop. Gary's going back and forth. I mean, here I might as well shoot Malphus, right? Because I'm here. Ah, okay. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, I got Master of Mortis, the achievement to die 100 times. Well, thank you, game. Appreciate that. Remember that note about the Master of Spirit and how to get rid of the Mother. Well, that's gonna be very relevant here. Not remembering this note at this part of the game will suck. Thankfully, we don't have to use it just yet. We need to get rid of Gary and Malphus first, which... easier said than done. Can't believe Gary doesn't actually love me. Such a disappointment. What? I didn't work on anything. Maybe it's not the seal, maybe it's just an attack. Maybe the seals just stun you, like in the asylum. Alright, Malphus is here. Being on the other side is good, gives me more time to react to his attacks, and they're more spread out. Making them easier to dodge, because I can go between them. Hi. Didn't remember you could do that. Okay. What happens now? Is this it? Yes, I think we move on to the next phase. Okay. Congratulations! Oh. Hi. Alright, welcome to the last boss of Faith. Super Miriam. Gary and Malphus have merged into this unholy creature. My god, take this cup from me. So this boss is rather nice in so much that you have more than 1 HP. You can pray the damage away for a little bit. You don't have infinite HP, so let's try not to die. And this is a bullet hell with the extremely limited. This abomination's power is too great, I agree. You have very limited movement, as you can see. You're slow, your hitbox is large, and you don't do damage. I mean, what I mean is your range of damage is quite short. I don't remember if there's a way to dodge this. Just stand close. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna focus a little bit. How the hell will I do damage here? Whoops, and yet it is not the end. Jesus Christ. Getting into a position to do damage here is not easy. You need to get close. To get close, you need to take risks. Perhaps some divine intervention at last. Perhaps so, John. Yes, Lord, I feel thou art with me. I think I have 10 HP, so let's try not to take more damage, because I've taken a lot already. Thy saving grace transfigures me while I'm taking a lot of damage. My heart rate is really high right now. I'm afraid of dying. Don't want to have to do this again. Ah, the power to save myself and those I love. Please, please, please. Ah, that one. But alas, I can't go on like this forever. Yeah, I'm about to die. Okay, okay, so now we burn ourselves and we burn her. That's the hint. Only the purifying fire can kill her. That's the hint. If you don't do this, she respawns. I'm covered in blood, by the way. Literally red. Oh, hi, Amy. How are you doing? I don't know how much health she has when she respawns. I don't know if it's full health or not. My unholy Trinity. Back to hell you go, Gary.
Amy, I'm so sorry. I couldn't save you.
Alright.
En nomine Patri et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen.
Finally brought peace to Amy. If you're wondering, Garcia didn't kill the cops, the Frals did. Amy went on a ride on Omnibus? Yeah, you speak perfect Latin, that's exactly what they said. And this is Faith, with the perfect ending.
So easy goes. Yes. What I encountered out there was truly unspeakable, but I destroyed it with the help of the Lord. Lo, evil. You destroyed a mighty people and disrupted the profane Sabbath. But the unspeakable is still out there. It must be hunted down and destroyed. You've grown stronger, John, I can see it. I need spiritual warriors like you.
Iho means son, right?
Lisa, what are you doing here? John, please don't go. You don't have to keep fighting. We can leave this place together. Live the rest of our lives in peace. Lisa, I still have so many questions. I need to figure out this out or I'll never be able to rest. Then let's figure it out together.
Alright, here we have a choice. There's no bad choice. There's no bad ending. Both are good. However, there's so many questions we still need answers. We're going with Garcia. Hell yeah.
Let's go fight some demons.
And here it is. I'm surprised Garcia doesn't force you at gunpoint. Well, he does in... So, there's the bad ending, which we're about to do. Then there's the neutral ending. The neutral ending has two variances. If you saved Lisa, if Lisa isn't dead, John will come willingly, and Garcia will just convince him. If you didn't save Lisa, John will say no to Garcia's offer of fighting demons, and Garcia just looks at you with the gun. That wasn't a question. Get in the car, hijo. But in the perfect ending, if you decide to go with Lisa, he'll just let you go. He respects you. What a game. What a game. You skip the clinic, it happens too. Really? I didn't know that. I thought it was only about Lisa. So John and Garcia continue their crusade against the unspeakable. We've won the battle, but not the war. Now, this is all fine and dandy, and this is a very happy ending. We've saved everyone. We have finished our duty to Amy. John is a new man. What happens if you're not a new man? In fact, you fail to do your duty completely. Let's find out. After those credits finish. Depending on your level of skill and how you think of me, I made this look easy. I mean, I cleared Super Miriam on first try, and like Gary/Malphas took me maybe 4 or 5 tries. Trust me, it took me a lot longer the first time. It is not easy. The controls are slow and quite clunky on purpose. Due to my strong personal convictions, I wish to state that this game does not endorse in any way the occult. As I've mentioned in Chapter 1, Erdorf, the creator of this game, is a devout Christian and a former missionary. So obviously, this game does not endorse the occult. I actually like his philosophy. He said that if you acknowledge the existence of God, then you must acknowledge the existence of demons as well. And that's the reason why he feels that making this game is not anathema. Marathon mode, no. Okay, we are sending a new game, and this time we're failing. We're not doing good. Our faith will be shaken too much. We simply fail. I'm gonna skip the earlier cutscenes because we've seen them already. Last session. So we're going to be Martins for the exorcism. Good evening, Mrs. and Mrs. Martin. Oh, I can't speedrun this. Still need to finish marathon mode without dying to unlock the no demon mod. Yeah, I mean, good Christian boy is too hard for me. You know that you have to do it in perfect ending too, right? Like you have to save Garcia in chapter 2, and you have to do all these, like all the seals and so on for chapter 3. That's so hard. Garcia not dying is kind of RNG, and Tiffany is so RNG. If you get a bad pattern, it's so hard not to die. You know, and yet you want to do it. You're braver than most. For some reason, I have the no demon mod unlocked in my settings, but I don't have the achievement. So I don't know if it's a bug or if it doesn't work if you don't have the achievement. But I was looking at the settings when I set up the stream yesterday, and I had demons enabled/disabled. When the screen goes dark, the demon goes for Garcia. No, I mean, that part is easy, I feel. For me, it's the third phase, after the screen goes back to, like, light. When she teleports a lot, and then she attacks either you or Garcia. And in my chapter 2 on this stream on yesterday, she spawned, like Garcia was here and she spawned there. And then she immediately, oh, and you can stop her here? Oh, then maybe I need to learn that tech. Anyway, we know the story. Garcia is saying that we need to save the twins, which now we know don't exist, so you know, that bit of a whiff, if you ask me. So okay, thank you for enlightening me that there's a way to prevent Garcia death. I should try this. I think I have a save on chapter 2 that's actually the boss fight, so maybe we can try it. Vaya con Dios. So, it's day 1. If you remember, we're going to the clinic. But John, he can't do it. It's too much for him. It's too hard. When we see the scene, we see the police, the tags, it's too much. We give up. We leave. We're just going home. We're not exercising anything. We fail. This is too much for us. Here's what I was talking about yesterday, by the way. This is the hint. When you miss the secret, so they're showing you one screen, that's, oh, this is what you missed. It's just terrifying. Get the book. I wish I spoke better Latin. It's such a cool language. The truth is there's no point in speaking Latin. Well, I mean, there's a limited point of talking Latin. But, it would be cool. Phantasma. I think the parents are gonna be showing up, so we'll bring them out. They're leaving. See ya. So interesting. What about Tiffany? Because again, Tiffany has patterns that are very hard to dodge, I feel. Like if you get bad RNG, sometimes it's almost impossible to dodge her. Although I got really good at the Alu fight and not killing Lisa. I think there's like, once you understand how to do it, it's very easy to save Lisa. We have a Tiffany fight and saving Garcia is tough for me. Take it, save her.
Don't worry, Amy, I'm coming.
Alas, you were braver in your first attempt than here. It's important to note one little tidbit that you learn in the neutral ending, but since I'm not going to be showing the neutral ending, I'll just say that loud. Remember the flashback where John asked, "Lord, help me, somebody please help me," and then a white figure appears, and he makes a deal with that figure, saying, "I'll bring you home, but the girl will be doomed if you accept this deal." That's not God, and the figure only appears once John says, "Someone help me." That figure is a demon, and most likely the unspeakable. That's why Amy is so stuck with the unspeakable, because there was a deal. John basically sealed her fate by doing this. That's why he feels so much guilt about it, because he knows he's responsible. In a way. Alright, again, this is too much for us. What did he swear then? He swore that he would accept, swore to abandon her if he would go home. Again, this is the hint about the elevator. The elevator game is how you get the second secret. Said, "I don't care what happens to the girl," and the demon is like, she will be unsavable after this. I'm not going to go and see those mannequins again. They spooked me yesterday. Don't know why they work so well. Okay, I'll see one. Hey, how you doing? Mai. I don't know what these are for. But yesterday, because I completely forgot about their existence, it really spooked me. I think the picture's already changed, right? Yeah. So he didn't abandon her. So he betrayed her, his oath. Well, not abandon as in he is not allowed to come back, but more she is sealed. She can't. She won't be able to be exercised. Was the oath? But I agree. I mean, he does betray his oath by coming back and trying again. Yeah, that's a big source of the guilt for John, because he knows that he got his safety in exchange for Amy's life. Go ahead. Point your little stick at me. Rolling opossum from Ireland. What? I'm not sure I understand what that means. Oh, non-possum ire. Okay. How does she know he has a little stick? I mean, she knows his mother's name, so she's aware of many things. Okay. Again. You're perfect at Latin, yep. Again, John can't do it. He's gonna try to go to the daycare, but he's gonna give up. He can't do it. Interestingly, if you're wondering, if you do this on any of the 3 days, that's enough to fail. You don't need to do to skip all 3 days to have the bad ending. Just failing to fulfill your duty once is enough, I believe. Actually. No, actually, it's the last day you need to not do. You can do day 1 and 2, as long as you don't do the last day. Well, technically, as long as you don't enter below the school. You could do the puzzles above, but as long as you don't do that. But since I'm just showing the bad ending, there's no point in replaying day 1 and day 2, since we're just gonna rush for the ending. Again, this is the 3rd hint. As I've explained, you go through that painting a few times, then it shows the big meatball. And you kill that meatball and you get the ending. Alright, we're gonna get the second possible cutscene for this one. If you remembered, we went downstairs and we saw Amy toying with the corpse of Father Allred. What happens if we leave the house? We abandon everyone. See that cross above the band, by the way? Here it is, the day of the profane Sabbath? It's always, I don't know how to speak this. Well, our cross is the wrong way around. And one thing we'll have to see is that instead of saying, I'm not going back in there, I need to check inside one last time. The key's in the basement. Oh, by the way, look at the window. Oh, someone's knocking at the door. Probably someone friendly. Let's look. Let's look through the peephole. No one. Oh, hi. Hey, hi. How's it going? Yep. We're going away. Alright, we need to grab the key from the basement. I've never entered this basement before, actually, because there was nothing until now. You could enter it, there was just no key. But if you have played horror game before, you see those pillars, and you know they will be relevant. Well, here it is. They're becoming relevant. Bye, beautiful caterpillar. Phew, we're safe. Yippee! Oh, also, our windows are no longer broken. Thank you guys for fixing them. That's really nice. We have the key. Let's enter this door. Oh, hi. Yale Psychiatric Institute new patient intake form. Patient name, Ward John Thomas. Age 33, sex, male. White, Caucasian. Signed counselor is Spinel James, PhD. Health examination results. We are 6'2", well, it's pretty tall, man. Weight 185. A heart rate of 92, which is kind of high. Blood pressure 135/81. Minor cuts and bruises and sprain in the left ankle. The patient is in a state of psychologic shock. Existing conditions: dormant asthma and diminished mobility from childhood injury to right knee. This note was added because people kept complaining about how slow John is. And if you see, he's limping. He has a limp. So that's why we can't run. Because we're injured. Also, hi, Amy.
What do they want from me? Why are you tormenting me like this? I don't know how you ended up here. I just... Unforgivable.
We don't have a cross anymore. We can simply walk. Everything changed the moment I stepped inside this house. Is there anything in the basement here? There it is, the entrance to the abyss. Abyss? Abyss? Abyss. I met the devil in this very room. Check out the attic. I wonder if she's still up there, waiting for me. Why did I come up here? Why couldn't I just leave and never come back? Bob, I wouldn't be breaking clients' confidentiality like this if we didn't go way back. The situation is restarting to worry me. Cindy's delusions are much worse than she initially let on. I was careful to gradually introduce the reality of the situation to her. We were very patient with how she still spoke about them, the fake birthday parties, etc. I thought we were making progress when I got her to accept that she miscarried and that the twins are gone. But she now seems convinced that they are trying to make contact with her and that she can find replacements for their spirits to inhabit. Does that sound familiar? Remember the house we found in that village in Nicaragua? Did you tell her about it? I don't know why you would, but I can't think of any other reason for why she would be talking about things like that. Come by my office as soon as you can. We need to talk about what to do next. Morris. That's the definitive proof about the miscarriage. If you're wondering how I knew it. You should have a normal childhood. I should have saved you. And with that, we end Chapter 3. With Chapter 3, we end Faith, the Unholy Trinity. What a fantastic game. There is no shortage of praise I could give about it. It's tight. Everything is perfectly placed. In my mind, there's no greater horror game than this one. Thanks a lot for joining through this little showcase of this game that I really, really love. We went through it a lot faster than I thought. I expected her to need multiple, maybe 2 weekends of worth of streaming. But in the end, it went by pretty fast. There's a few things I haven't shown in this game, so if you want to try it, do play it. Although the gameplay is a little frustrating on purpose, it is kind of fun. So even just for that part, I recommend you try it. Anyway, that's all for me today. I'm gonna go to the end of those credits and end the session. Thank you again for coming. I'll see you next time with probably some more Eldritchvania. It's been a while since I've played that. Or maybe the La Mulana False Quest. One of the two. Not sure which one yet. We'll see what thing scratches... no, scratch the itch is the opposite. What I want to play, basically. Well, we'll see what I want to play next. But thank you for joining. Appreciate all the chatter. It's always a pleasure to share this with you. New play mode unlocked. What did I unlock? Oh, maybe I never did the bad ending. I have to watch the VODs back for the stuff I missed. I highly recommend you do, yeah. I mean, there will be on YouTube and on Twitch, so... But, oh, maybe I didn't do the bad ending on this one. Did I not have... Yeah, I was missing the bad ending, actually. So I have Turbo. Hell yeah. But we're not about to do this today. Maybe if I become crazy, I'll try a good Christian boy round, but I don't think so. In the meantime, I wish you all a great Sunday. Have a good one. Bye.